and gentlemen, boys and girls, it's Sunday night. It's game night here at the fabulous Ice Arena Wales in beautiful Cardiff Bay. So without further ado, let's get out of our seats. Put your heads together for your team, the home team, your Peacocks, Cardiff Devils!
So it's back to league action here at Ice Arena Wales. It's the Cardiff Devils against the Glasgow Clan. The Clan yesterday losing in heartbreaking fashion against the Coventry Blaze. The Devils bouncing back from a midweek defeat in Nottingham to pip the Guildford Flames 5-2 in the Spectrum. Both teams are looking to take 2 points away from this one. Gareth Hewish alongside Ollie Hampson and Ollie Tuckhelman calls this rivalry the espresso rivalry because it's short but bitter. And there certainly have been a few wars in a contest between these two teams. So we're expecting a high commitment again tonight.
Yeah, definitely. I think over the years, there's a lot of memorable games between these two sides, between Glasgow and Cardiff. There's a lot of bitterness between the two. I think Tuckhelman's very right in describing it as such. Obviously, a couple of years back, Hendricks, when he was over in when they were at Braehead. Should be a very feisty game tonight, I think.
As both teams are coming to their respective blue lines, we'll run through what the format of this pre-game. Shortly there'll be the ceremonial puck drop with Brian and Sharon Parker, part of the ownership group of the Cardiff Devils, of course, who will drop the puck momentarily. But then, of course, we're going to have a minute applause for Scarlett Thomas, who unfortunately passed away this week. Ice Arena Wales will come together to celebrate her life and show support and appreciation for that. So we're going to bow out here while Todd Kelman leads us through this pre-game, and we'll come back after the national anthem to provide our own thoughts on that. Upcoming now, a ceremonial face-off followed by a minute of appreciation for the life of Scarlett Theron Thomas. So we'll be back with you shortly.
Give it up for your Peacocks, Cardiff Devils. Now, folks, I'd like to ask both captains to come to center ice for a very, very, very special ceremonial puck drop with one of the Devils' owners, Brian Parker and Sharon Parker. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, on Monday we lost one of our very own, Scarlett Theron Thomas. Born in January 2014, she had a unique condition, the only one in the world with it. She was a Devils fan through and through. She meant so much to all the players, all the staff, and many, many people here in the building tonight. I'd ask you all to join me in a minute of applause in celebration of Scarlett's life. Please remain upstanding and join Beth Millard in the singing of the Welsh National Anthem.
My heimlad fan had I an oily me, glad by the chantorion wogion o free. I could all revel with glad garwich lamat, tros raddydd coch lasant, I gwaed. Glad, glad, plaid joloi fim glad, tramor yn fyr, i'r byr hoff bai, o'r bydder i'r huniaeth bai.
A fabulous minute of applause from Ice Arena Wales for Scarlett Thomas, and to Claire and Chris and all of Scarlett's family. On behalf of myself and all of the Icetown TV crew, we send our deepest sympathies and condolences on your loss this week. And I can only speak for myself in the sense that Scarlett in her life has inspired so many people with her courage and strength, and most importantly her smile, which has left a legacy. And this weekend, thousands upon thousands of hockey fans have shown their appreciation for Scarlett, and it's because her smile has inspired so many. She'll be greatly missed, but we will always be members of Team Scarlett. We are just about ready for face-off here. It's the Cardiff Devils against the Glasgow Clan in the first meeting between these two teams in this series. The puck is about ready to drop. And here we go. Joey Martin wins the draw, but it falls back to Brian. They will now come forward to start the first rush, and they get the puck in early on Ben Bounds, who blockers it away. Fournier can't regain control, so it falling here to Grattan. Now in the slot, and there's a first decent look at goal, and Bounds had to be alive to it. Fournier can't get it out again. It's another chance out in front. And now there's a fight in the corner. Mark Lewis, a stick up for Fournier, get a huge right from Lewis, and another. Both players caught up a little bit in the boards. Lewis taking exception to that run from behind. It's Josh Grattan. He's trying to get his arm free, and left from Lewis, and another one, and another one. Lewis fired up tonight, and now the Lions are going to jump in. But that's a marker laid down by Mark Lewis, who has really stepped up the enforcing role in this past few weeks.
Yeah, we spoke about him pre-game about how he wants to play that physical side of the game, gets it going early on. He wanted one last night, he wanted one last week as well. Finally gets his fight going. Good spirited fight between the two competitors there. Josh Grattan, I thought, held his own against a very intimidating Mark Lewis. Not quite sure what started that. I think there was something in the corner with Gleeson Fournier. I think maybe Grattan may have got a few shoves in on Fournier in the corner, and Mark Lewis he's always going to stick up for his team.
Fournier came over with a very appreciative tap to Mark Lewis in the penalty box as he skated away. Well, that set the tone for this one.
Yeah, if you look in the corner there, just tangled up there. And in fact, I don't think he did actually shove Gleeson Fournier. I think he just went for him straight away. And yeah, like you said, a good right hook there from Lewis, and another one connects there. He's not a guy I'd want to annoy at all, but No, fair play for Josh Grattan. He's a big boy himself. Stuck in there quite well.
I think the Fournier hit was just before that replay started. There was a little bit of contact just before then, and well, it might not be the last we see of those two combatants going at it. Grattan, NHL experience. Five minutes apiece. Game will remain 5-on-5, and Bray had made a very bright start on offense. Fitzgerald puts it on bounds, just goes wide. Now the Devils will look to have a few more seconds on the puck, and they do. Richardson to Batch to Haddad. Haddad's pass doesn't quite make it towards the right wing, and Brayhead come forward once more. Shot comes off a bounce, Marks, rebound there! And a good stick from Mark Richardson stopped that gilt-edged chance. Now here's Batch. Looking for Hedden, can't find him. And Rumpel gets his first touch of the puck, and that'll be an icing call.
Great start here for Glasgow. They're definitely trying to take it to the Devils early on. They're only a minute into the game. They're really testing Ben Bounds early. Just trying to be just buzzing around in the offensive zone, trying to get something going. You have to early on against this Devils team because they can pounce whenever they want. Great start for Glasgow.
Longley regains possession for the Devils. Fires it back looking for Reddick. Reddick just pokes it on through. Now for Morissette. Morissette loses out on the battle behind the boards, but now turns it over again. And he couldn't find the pass to Longley. Rumpel covers up.
Just a mishandle there from Jake Morissette, but good work to turn the puck over. That's exactly what I was saying. The Devils can pounce at any opportunity. Glasgow are not going to want to give him another chance of doing out there.
The lines look very settled for Andrew Lord in this early period of the season. And this line has tons of experience. Longley, Ulmer and Morissette. But there's tons of energy in this Glasgow team. Sullivan. Puck just eased on. Stufko will chase. Longley. Longley still with it. Longley around the back of the net. Blood just making some room there with his body position. That was a very clever move from Ben Blood. We'll maybe get another look at that one in the period break on the highlights. Craig Moore to Rutkiss. Rutkiss still with it. Runs into Fitzgerald, who stops his movement, but this is going to be the first power play. That's going to be delay a game.
Yeah, puck just shot straight out of the stands there by number 10. That's Wilson just fine out, giving the Devils an early power play opportunity. It's unfortunate for Glasgow because they had a really good start. Like I was saying, this could deflate them, and we've all seen over the last few weeks just how deadly this Devils power play can be.
Devils win the draw. Fournier. Longley wins that puck battle the second time of asking and round to Pope. Fournier. Him and Pope just playing catch at the blue line. Looking for a shooting lane. Can't find one. Devils got to work again. Fournier. Deflection takes it towards Rumpel's goal, but falls kindly for Glasgow. And they get it out.
Yeah, you can see what the Devils are trying to do on a power play once again. Just get bodies in front, looking for that tip in. They got some guys with great hand-eye coordination who've managed to get a few this season, and they're carrying it on this tonight.
Fournier skating through. Longley. Longley around as he rides the hit of Gutwald. Puck across, and I think it did come off of Rumpel. He didn't know a lot about it, but makes the save. Now here's Pope. 45 seconds left on the power play for the Devils. Longley. Hedden with a shot, rebounds out in front, and he just can't get a Devil's stick on it. Another clearance by the Clan. Hedden off the boards to Dixon. 10 seconds left on the power play. Reddick. Devils have to be careful and aware of the man coming out of the box. Reddick with a shot, and it's almost taken the head off the defenseman in front as Blood just turns at the bench door, but his pass is loose. Ben Bounds is going to have to sweep up. Reddick. It's a good penalty kill for the Clan. Turnover from Myers, out in front. It's loose, and it eventually gets cleared. Craig Moore with a chance.
Yeah, Craig Moore's turning himself into a bit of a goal scorer at the moment. Had one last weekend against Sheffield. Don't really think Rumpel knew too much about that one. He's looked a bit unsteady in the Clan net so far. Few just coming off him that he doesn't particularly know about. See if he gets settled down as he comes into this game. But I got high hopes for him. In league action, he's actually very good. Just over 2 goals against. So I'm sure once he gets settled into this game, he'll be absolutely fine.
Gutwald with a long stretch pass, but cut out by Blood. It's been a fairly even first 5 minutes of this contest. Morissette into Myers. Richardson down and around for Longley. A lot of ice time being given to Longley in this opening period. Longley twists and turns, comes back out with it, lays it for Richardson. Myers. A battle down low. All the players are asking for it to be deadened, and eventually it is.
You can see exactly what Pete Russell is trying to get his team to do so far. The Devils don't really have the biggest forwards in the league, so he's really trying to punish them, get his big body defenseman just finishing any check they can. It's going to be interesting to watch as the two fighters just come back onto their benches now. Be interesting to see what those two do when they get back on the ice again, but very physical start to this game. I think we can expect that going forward.
Fournier. Joey Martin can't collect that puck, and now Glasgow look to move forward, but once again Matt Pope turns it over, and you get the sense that the Devils are settling into this game a little bit now. But this is going to be an icing call. No, it's not. Linesman on the far side has waved it off. Sullivan off the boards. We're only as far as Batch. Pope. Good puck protection from him. And now Fournier looks to get it on a route to net, but that's cut out. Martin back to Fournier. Fournier dances through. Still Fournier. Now he's got the outlet pass as well to Morissette, but when he gets going, it's very difficult to stop the flow of Gleason Fournier. Morissette tries to find Ulmer. Scott Pitt is there on the defensive work, and now Pitt has a little shove against Bendevolio. Blood's pass is cut out. Pitt is very feisty on this shift, finishing every hit, trying to get some energy back in to the Glasgow play. Haddad with a shot. That's over the top of the bar. Haddad will have another go here. Too many white shirts. Deal with that one, and now into the zone comes Peacock. A seasoned Elite League campaigner, Craig Peacock, former Belfast Giant. Dixon can't find a shooting lane. Blood's there to help out. Blood on the backhand, and his pass can't find Hedden, and that's going to be a trip. It was in the crease.
Yeah, looks like it's Zach Fitzgerald going here for tripping. There's great work from the Devils building up, and good work from Ben Blood. Great pass in front, but just an accidental trip there. I don't think Zach Fitzgerald means any of that, but you've got to be in control of your stick at all times. Pull a man down like that, you're always going to get called. Devils going to have another chance on the power play here. Looks like Zach Fitzgerald is taking his time getting to the box. I thought they had a great penalty kill in the first one. Active stick, just breaking up any passing opportunity they could have. Just swarming the guy on the puck, just not giving him any opportunity. I can expect a lot more of that on this penalty kill now.
They will be disappointed that Zach Fitzgerald probably would be on that one of those penalty kill units. So how will that affect this next 2 minutes of play? Good first face-off win, but they're not going to be able to get it out of the zone. Poke. Fournier can't collect that puck because of the heel of his stick. And again. Deja vu play, tip in front from Ulmer. It goes right through the 5-hole. He'll eat those up all day long, will Lane Ulmer, and the Devils take the lead on the power play.
It's exactly what we were talking about in the first power play. The Devils just trying to get that tip in front, but there was absolutely no one around Lane Ulmer on this one. Whether or not they were just not paying attention, but look at that. Lane Ulmer just clear as day, going to get his stick on that, tip that past Joel Rumpel. Nothing the goalie can do on that one. Lane Ulmer's enjoying a great start to the season so far, and he gets another one there. Great power play.
And Neil Francis just walked past us on the gantry and just mouthed, he's just unbelievable at that. We see it so many times from Lane Ulmer. This week, Ben Blood, Chris and Joey Martin are Jedi, but I think there's a certain aspect of the force used by Lane Ulmer as well on those plays. Hedden chips it into the zone. It'll be offside. The Devils have to tag out. They do. And after a bright start, the penalties have stunted the momentum of the Glasgow Clan somewhat. They need to get back to work, and maybe they will here. Grattan at the blue line can't keep it in, and Haddad will move forward. Haddad still with it. He's crowded out. Here's Grattan. Can't get Brown Blood. Good hit finish by Grattan on Reddick. Haddad wins the board battle. A drive here, good pad save through traffic. And the Clan get it out. Just about makes it for an icing call.
Yeah, good shift there for Josh Grattan, finishing his hit. That's what he's got to do right now, get his team back into the game. He's a big boy, and going up against Bryce Reddick as well, he's always going to finish his hit there. It's a bit of a mismatch in size difference there, but, you know, Glasgow are going to be a bit disappointed to be down right now. They haven't had a bad start to the game at all. They've had a very spirited start, very physical as well. So they're not out of it just yet.
It's an argument going on over which Clan players have tried to make a change. And a little sneaky one trying to get put in there by Tansky, but he's been admonished and told to come back out.
It's always a useful argument to have as well. Just buys you a few extra seconds of rest.
Now Tansky is taking more time in the face-off circle, but he's not going to be the one to take it. But Grattan wins the draw. And Glasgow will go for that change. No, they won't. Yes, they will. It's been waved off. The icing call. One linesman had their hand up, one didn't. Pope. Around the boards for Bendevolio. Martin. Bendevolio can't take the puck with him. Stays alive. This play for the Devils. Bendevolio. Few sticks in around his feet, but nothing from the officials. Drive from the blue line, and Bendevolio tipped it wide. He got a little something on it. But every time that puck's coming through traffic, it looks dangerous.
Devils doing a great job tonight, just closing down angles, closing down lanes. Glasgow really struggling to get the puck out their zone and get anything set up.
Longley strips Peacock of the puck. Longley just waits, just looking for that passing lane to open up. It doesn't. It's a good stick from Peacock to send it to the corner. Just put on Rumpel. Now Morissette looking for Longley. He was charging in, looking for a one-timer. But Fitzgerald was all over it. Fitzgerald takes a bump from Morissette, but doesn't register that much. That was a bit of a mismatch in size, but not in heart. Lewis winded up, and that's gone wide. Plan clear, but the pressure is very much being ramped up by the champions. Fournier. Tansky stops that, getting to Craig Moore. Moore finishes his hit. But a turnover at neutral ice here, and Glasgow will try to set up, but again, they just can't keep a hold of that puck at the moment. They can't get sustained puck possession. Blood. Thrown out in front, Myers, and there's Craig Moore! He puts away the rebound, and the Devils double their lead.
Great work there from Ben Blood at the blue line just to keep that play alive. Just throws it out on front. Bit of a bounce around there. I think that's Ben Blood's first point of the Elite League season now. If you look here, Ben Blood just keeps that at the blue line, waits and waits and waits. Finally puts on it, bounces around. Craig Moore backdoor tap in, his second of the year. He's adding to his highlight reel to 1 goal last year.
He's almost got enough for one full DVD, which I'm sure he'd release.
Well, there's that story last year when he did a school visit and was asked what his favourite goal was, and he mentioned a Champions Hockey League goal. Then he was asked what his second favourite goal was. He said, next question.
Certainly not bereft of goals this year, as you said. That's his second. Got one in Sheffield last week. And look at the celebration as well. He's chance out in front once more, and Rumpel has to look alive, but he's leaving a lot of rebounds in and around that crease, and the Devils can smell blood.
Zach Fitzgerald skating towards the bench, a little bit angry there, gesturing towards his bench, trying to get his guys riled up. He's going to be disappointed to be 2-0 down.
Those penalties certainly did swing the momentum of this game, didn't they?
Yeah, since that power play goal, it's been all Devils since there. They've just been looking as though being on a power play for about 10 minutes now.
But that puck's going to be whistled down, and interested in terms of the new rules, Bounds holding on to that puck. Did he have enough time to play it?
Yeah, to me, I think with the new ruling, I would have probably said that might have been a penalty, but to be honest, I don't fully understand the terms and conditions of that one.
I think the problem is no one really does. Bentivoglio wins the draw to Richardson. Puck back to point, driven through, and bounce has to be away because Stupka was there and he was looking lively.
I like the play there from Stupka. He knows the bounce has got it in his glove, but he's just going to stay in front of his face, try and get the Devils riled up, trying to suck them into a penalty. Smart play there, and I think Stupka, like we said at the start of the program, he's doing really well. He's really, to me, he's got to earn a contract.
He looks like he's got good size, he's got good speed, good hockey sense. Looks like a great pickup from Peter Russell. Puck laid off for Batch. He's got Martin up to his left, but the pass is just a little wild. But Martin does gain possession, but Sullivan does a good job on him and gets a good outlet pass. Peacock, Stupka, but Batch is putting under pressure and it eventually falls back to Peacock, who gets away with one there. Bentivoglio is putting pressure on. Now he's Connolly. Connolly twists and turns, and just too many red jerseys. He was asking for a penalty, Connolly, but doesn't get one as a shot comes in and goes wide from Ulmer. Ulmer hasn't got a lot of support, and it proves to be he can't continue. Mark Lewis is now under pressure from Tansky, but he deals with it well. Tansky with a little layoff pass, and this will be an icing call. And last couple of shifts, Glasgow moving more into the Devils zone, building up that little bit of momentum.
Yeah, they're really starting to find their feet now coming forward. It's not been the most successful zone entries for them yet, but they're really starting to grow into the game now, starting to settle things down. They're 2-0 down. They just got to play as though it's a 0-0 scoreline. Just try and get one back and play from there.
Face off won by the Devils, and Morissette can't find Longley. Fournier. Longley. Longley tries to find Morissette, and he almost does. There's a good stick from Fitzgerald to cut that out. Now here's Reddick to Morissette. Myers to the blue line, and this time that's going to hit the logo of Rumpel, who covers up, and Fitzgerald is not happy with Morissette. Those two have been going back and forth in this period.
Looks like Fitzgerald's not too happy with the Devils players, but also some of his forwards there. He's tracking around with Jake Morissette and expecting his forward to drop down and cover Matt Myers, just left him completely open. Fitzgerald's got to cover two guys there. I think defensively the Clan have really got to start tightening up now.
He's a competitor, Zach Fitzgerald. He won't allow the standards of those around him to drop below what he feels they should be. As that's another bad save from Rumpel. Blood. Reddick. Myers. Craig Moore looking for another tally. And Blood with a hit. We've had a lot of these battles in the corners. Both teams scrapping, and this time it's Glasgow that come away with it. Richardson. Ice has opened up a little bit here. Haddad for Dixon. Looking for Hayden, who would rush to the crease. Was looking for a tip in. Doesn't get it. Batch will just send this one towards goal, and it's gone to the corner. Richardson with a shot through traffic, goes wide. But every time the Devils have it at the blue line and throw that puck through traffic, it's making the Glasgow Clan defensive unit look very nervous. Connolly. Fans on the puck, and just not happening for Connolly in this first 20 minutes.
Yeah, puck bobbling on him a little bit there for Connolly. Not sure whether or not the ice is in terrific condition after the event here last night, but credit to the staff who worked down here. They put in a long shift just to be able to get the ice ready for this game.
Pope looking for a skating lane, couldn't quite find it. Here he is again. Benevolio, and that's a good save. Rumpel made himself look extremely big in his net and got a pad on it. And if it weren't for Rumpel, the Devils could have had 2, maybe 3 more goals in this opening period. Lewis off the boards, but it's stopped on its way. Grattan, that's going to be offside.
Yeah, trying to be a bit too smart, making a move at the blue line there. Not 100% sure whether or not that puck came out. Dangerously close though. It's not exactly the type of play you want. You want to get into the zone, then get set up.
Is there something in this period for the Clan? They dump it in behind Bound's net, and he can only get it as far as Becker. Blood under pressure from Pitt, does get the puck in and around. Now here's Alma. Or will the Devils add a third before this is all said and done? A feathered pass from Longley. Blood will pick up his own chase. Alma was looking for Craig Moore, who was hunting for more goals and looks to have been rewarded with a few extra shifts at the end of this period. Last 10 seconds, can Longley find a bit of magic? Doesn't look like he can, but the Cardiff Devils are taking a well-deserved 2-goal lead into the break. In the first 5 minutes of this period, Glasgow started extremely brightly and had a lot of time in the Devils' defensive zone, but they run into a couple of penalty troubles. They killed the first one well, but the second. So Lane Ulmer doing what Lane Ulmer does, but one more for the Devils, and you fear that they could maybe go up the gears and really put this one to bed.
We've seen the Devils do that time and time again last year and already this year. As soon as they get that one crucial goal, the 3-0 goal, they just run away with it. They play with so much confidence, and that's something you want to try and take away. You want to make them second guess themselves. Because once the Devils team are playing with that confidence that they have, there's hardly any chance of stopping them.
We're ready for puck drop for the second 20 minutes. Joey Martin loses his helmet. He'll need to go back to the bench. Here's Grattan. Grattan just couldn't get around Mark Lewis at that vital time. And again, Dixon stops and finds Fournier in support. Fournier can't take the puck with him though. Now here's a chance out in front. Backhand play by Dixon. He hits the bar. What a chance for Stephen Dixon to increase the lead.
great work from Gleason Fournier. He caught an edge, managed to recover, and then just out of nowhere finds Stephen Dixon alone in the middle. It's fantastic work there from Gleason Fournier, and just so unfortunate for Stephen Dixon. Backhand off the bar.
Here's Longley. Longley looks to find Ulmer, but there's a stick in the lane. Pitt, good pass from him. Shot comes off the glass and Pitt receives it. Shot through traffic. Becker can't find Pitt. Has another go. Finds Fitzgerald at the blue line. Another bright start to the period from Glasgow. And it is going to be a penalty. The official from behind the play spots the trip in. It's going to be 2 minutes for Lane Ulmer.
Yeah, Lane Ulmer getting a gate there for tripping. Can't really see any arguments coming there, but see what we can find it. In fact, I don't think that was Lane Ulmer with the trip there. There was a stick coming in from behind. I don't think Lane Ulmer did anything on that one. Glasgow to the power play. Let's see what they can do. First time we've seen them tonight.
It was certainly a Devils jersey that caused that trip, I think, but I'm in agreement with you. I don't think it was Lane Ulmer's particularly. So right infringement, wrong perpetrator. Blood gets the puck to Haddad, who clears. Matthew Myers just kills a few extra seconds, and now Connolly gets the Jets on, skates through neutral ice and tries to get a second chance at it, and Bounds was caught by the bounce of that one. Another chance for the Clan. This one goes over the bar. 1 minute 15 left on the power play.
Yeah, it's good work there from Connolly. You're just coming up the center of the ice trying to burst through the zone. Awkward save for Ben Bounds to make.
Dubka with a shot, save, backhand play around to Connolly. Connolly can't pick a pass and the Devils clear out. 50 seconds left on the power play. There's a bit of frustration on the Glasgow bench as a few players coming off for a shift there, banging their stick on the back wall and the crowd reacting to it. No need for the Clan to get too frustrated as yet. Wicked bounce has brought that puck back into the slot. Peacock pinned up against the boards by Lewis, and now the Devils do get out, and it's a 2-on-1 if they can use it. Bendevolio with a shot, and it's a good save. And credit to Rumpel there, tried to play the puck, just got it caught underneath him.
Yeah, Rumpel trying his best to play the puck there. With this new ruling, it's a bit awkward to find out exactly when you're going to get called for delay of game and when you're not. Credit to him trying to play the puck. He had a chance to send his guys up ice late on that power play. I think it's been a good power play so far for Glasgow. Just good work from the Devils just to clear the puck when they can, putting their bodies in the way. But good puck movement, positive signs from Glasgow to start the second period.
7 seconds remain on the power play chance as Morissette just looks to play that puck into the corner. He can't get around Gutwald. And now here's Stupka. The Devils return to full strength. Peacock going for a little chip and chase. Connolly. Shot through traffic. Bounces towards the end boards. Morissette for Longley. Longley can't carry the puck, but does pick out that clearance. But now he turns it over, and it's a breakaway for Grattan. Chance for the Clan, and it's a goal for the Clan. Grattan goes top shelf and eats into the lead. Devils 2, Clan 1.
Charles Longley there just trying to be a bit too pretty at the blue line. His errant pass blocked by the skate, and Josh Grattan is going in all alone there. You look here now, just off the skate there, and a pass out in front sends Grattan the other way, just calmly, just top shelf on Ben Bounds, glove high. We saw the Blaze do the same last weekend. Nikiforuk going at top glove on a breakaway similar to that early in the second period. Maybe that's something the Clan are going to look to exploit now.
And you're quite right, for that pass that got Grattan on his way was perfect. The correct weight. And it got him moving. And we said they didn't need to get frustrated, the Clan. They just needed to keep at doing what they were doing, and they have, and got their rewards. Dixon back to the blue line. Haddad with a drive. Hansen for Becker. Becker's finding a route to net. For a pass out in front, but it doesn't find its intended target. Now he's heading. Reddick. But it's fallen nicely for the Clan, and they move forward again. There's a bit of a zip to their skating now. Pope. Good stick. This time from Hayward to stop Pope in his tracks. Folsom Martin, Bendevolio, Pope off the post! The puck took a wicked bounce into the path of Bendevolio, and his pass to Matt Pope almost punished the Clan, but they get a bit of luck. Maybe should have been 3-1 as Bounds makes a save at the other end. End-to-end stuff here. This game's opened up since that goal. Batch to Rutgers. Rutgers scores! What a finish for the number 37, and it is 3-1.
Yeah, this game's really opened up now. A lot of end-to-end play. Devils so unfortunate not to get a goal with the post coming to Rumpel's rescue there, but Tom's Rutgers alone in the slot. Nobody around him, has so much time just to turn, face the net, and fire that past Joel Rumpel. Just top glove there again. That's 2 in a row we've seen in this game. Both going glove high on the goalies. Rutgers with his first of the year in league competition.
In this game, you have to take the opportunities that are afforded to you. They can sometimes be too few and far between for players at the age and talent level of Rutgers, but since last year he's improved and improved and improved. We talked about him pre-season. What a great reward for the young man.
Yeah, Tom's Rutgers, he's a hell of a talent. He's a great addition to this Devils team. He plays with that energy that's going to benefit that third line for Andrew Lord. You know, he's on a two-way with Swindon. I can't see him having too many games with Swindon if he keeps this up.
With Parisi going home, there was a roster slot on that fourth line that Rutgers was earmarked to take on, and has just been so dependable. And here he is again on the forecheck. 2 goals from the Devils' fourth line unit, just highlighting that depth that they have as this has gone offside.
Yeah, like you said, this fourth line has just been the Devils' best line so far tonight. We get a slow motion replay here. It's a great feed out in front by Batch, just to look up and see Rutgers wide open. Just corrals the puck there, fires that top glove. Credit to our slow-mo cameraman Dan Proud there with a great look at that goal. Makes up for missing the second goal, I guess.
Penalty on the play, and it's going to be the Devils. We go on the power plays. There's a few afters as well in the corner. Don't know if we've got that on replay, but there looked to be a punch thrown afterwards as well. Grattan looking to mix it up. So here's the trip. That's 2 minutes on Tansky. Grattan comes in. A little cross check on Ben Bladou. maybe went to the ice a little bit too softly.
Bit of a theatrical fall there from Ben Blood. I think Josh Grattan's right to not get a penalty for that one, despite the fans down in that corner of the arena. Maybe thinking otherwise, but no, Josh Grattan is just going to take out his frustrations. It's a 2-goal deficit again. He's just trying to get his team sparked up, but Devils power play, it's been impressive so far. See if we can get another one.
So there's a bit more back and forth going on here on the benches. Peter Russell. And there's going to be an extra 2 minutes, unsportsmanlike conduct. Another clap going on. Grattan is going to get himself in more trouble. I don't know if he is sitting for that cross-check, but if he is, I can understand the frustration.
Yeah, 2 minutes have gone up on the board. I don't know if there's anything extra coming from. If it is that cross-check, to me, that's a soft call. Ben Blood made the most of that when he made a meal of it. But, 5-on-3, you got to think the Devils, they're going to get that guy set up out in front again, just go to work.
It is 2 minutes for cross-checking that's been put on Grattan, so he will get that 2 minutes for what he did to Ben Blood, which, well, I guess in the strictest laws of the game, Alma's out in front with a chance. That is a tough break for the Clan. Martin. Back to Longley. Back to Martin. Fournier. Martin. Pope with a drive, and that's a bit of a knuckle puck that's gone over and out of the zone. 1 minute and 10 seconds left of the 5-on-3. Fournier, easy zone entry for him. Solid penalty kill for the Clan thus far. Martin. Fournier to Pope, and it's there! He makes no mistake the second time of asking. And the Devils punish the Clan on the power play once again.
Great puck movement again by the Devils on the power play. I think Glasgow can't feel a bit aggrieved of that one because maybe it should have been 5-on-4, not 5-on-3. But I think that shot from Pope, I think it may have caught Joel Rumpel, and actually he may have tipped it in 5-hole on himself. We'll have a better look at it here now as the passes come in. Longley, I think that may have just caught the back of the leg of Joel Rumpel and snuck in.
We'll see if we can get a behind the goal view of that. That'll be able to tell us a lot more about it. Great spot though, Ollie, and well, the Devils are easing their way through this game now. 4-1. They've got 45 seconds of 5-on-4 left as well. They'll be looking to set up. Here's a dad. Heddon's pass is loose. Pitt will clear. Reddick turns. Bentivoglio. Haddad. Bentivoglio again, and Reddick stick snapped at the vital time, but Heddon's there. Good save. This time from Rumpel, and Grattan is going to pick up the pass coming out of the box. But that is a good interception from Joey Haddad.
Devils unfortunate there with Bryce Reddick's stick snapping, but a great second save there from Joel Rumpel. He had so much traffic in front of him to even see the puck. Just denies Mike Heddon.
Morissette dancing all the way through, but Fitzgerald stops him in his tracks. Grattan isn't going to get towards this puck. Mark Richardson will have a chance to throw it off the boards to Craig Moore. Moore with a lovely soft outlet pass for Matthew Myers. Matthew Myers has got Morissette for company, and Morissette was just under pressure on his way to net, and the Clan did enough to impede it. such is the efficiency of the Cardiff Devils, or you just can't allow them any sniff of an advantage because they just punish teams.
They're such an opportunistic team. They've shown that over the last couple of seasons. It's something that Andrew Lord's really drilled into them. Just make the most of your chances and good things will happen. They're doing it here tonight.
Shot blocked on the way towards bounds. Mark Richardson. Pope flicks it forward. The scorer of the Devils' 4th goal. Good forecheck this time from Martin, and Longley tried to feed him. Here is Martin once more. Lewis to Joey Martin. That's cut out by Connolly, and now Connolly's got a chance for a sight of goal, and this time Bounds shuts the door. Longley. Longley shoots, that goes wide. Fournier. Mark Lewis with a chance, Mark Lewis with a goal! And that's the Devils' 5th. And they are rampant here at Ice Arena Wales.
Great shot there from Mark Lewis. He's having himself one hell of a game. Big physical presence on the ice, but with a great scoring touch as well there. 5-1. And Gary Russell's going to be coming in now. It's going to be the end of Joel Rumpel's night. Again, just great puck movement. And just a wicked wrist shot there from Mark Lewis. Sends that high block aside. Clan, they've really got to start doing something different here now. Tighten themselves up defensively. Maybe with a goaltending change, we'll see this change now. But a 5-1 scoreline, that's a difficult one to come back with against any team, especially against Cardiff.
It is indeed a long, long road back for the Glasgow Clan. Depth has been very much the story of this game. There's been fits and starts where the Clan look to have matched the Devils, but the depth of the 4th line unit and just the amount of ice time that the Devils can afford to give to their deep roster have tired out the Clan in many ways. And here the Devils come again. Alma. Puck fanned on. Morissette. Pitt gets there and Becker will golf swing it down. Well cut out at the blue line though, this time by Hansen. Hansen's still with him. Bryce Reddick doing his best 5-a-side impression, but he is going to take an interference call.
Yeah, nothing you can really complain about with that call. Though Bryce Reddick started that play really well, separated puck from body, but just held on to it for a bit too long there. Jake Morris is going to argue that one a little bit. There's nothing really to argue, in my opinion, on that one. But we saw the Clan's power play early in the period. It was actually very impressive. It was just a lot of puck movement, just good active sticks and opportunities when they came. The Devils just cleared the puck down the ice. But it was good, positive showing in the first power play opportunity for Glasgow. And see if they can keep it up there.
They get it at the blue line. Travis Earhart. And now that puck's gone into the netting. 150 remaining on the power play chance. Dixon sends this out of the zone. Connolly is very much the man that the Clan want their power play to go through. And here's Grattan. Tries to find a pass to Connolly, but it's a loose pass. Now the Devils send it all the way up the other end of the ice, and Dixon was looking for her dad. Inventive thinking from Stephen Dixon.
Good wheels on Dixon there just to beat the man into the corner to get that puck. Dangerous signs that this penalty kill is even getting involved offensively for the Clan. They're struggling to get the puck across the blue line again. The Devils just not giving them any space, just trying to cut things out. So they've got a chip and chase, and the Devils just beating them to the puck to clear it out.
Pitt. His pass to Peacock was loose, and Hedden was sniffing around. Fournier off the boards, and Hedden was trying to read that puck and hoping that it went through Peacock, but it didn't. .43 seconds left on the power play. Wilson, his shot through traffic, and Bounds had to make a pad save. It got right the way through. Peacock. Wilson. Drive, and that's it. Fournier. And the Devils clear. 5 seconds remain on the power play. Looks to be another effective kill. That pass is cut out by Joey Martin, who will now finish the penalty kill off. Richardson can't find a route to goal. And Devolio. Richardson with a long stretch pass was intercepted by Fitzgerald. Hayward. Batch trying to find Pope and can't. That'll be offside.
Good to see Glasgow giving Mac Howlett a bit of ice time tonight. It's a 5-1 scoreline. May as well give the youngster some ice time opportunities here. I think Mac Howlett is a very, very interesting prospect. Came over from Finland. Played a couple of seasons over there. He should be one to watch out for the GB Under-20s team this December. But it's good to see so many young players getting opportunities now, especially in this top league with a golfing ability between the top two leagues in the country. It is good to see that Braehead and other teams like Dundee are giving youngsters a platform to really grow.
You meant Glasgow, of course.
That's a pound in the Braehead, Braehead jar.
Peter Russell with his GB commitments, of course. Always one to nurture the British talent through, and he'll be looking towards that big tournament as well. Division 1, what an adventure that will be. I wonder what he thinks of Josh Batch's performances thus far this season. Haddad. This game needs a spark from somewhere. That fifth goal has taken the air out of the Clan sails, but here they go. Forcing a pad save from Bounds. Earhart to Wilson. Hedden beats out that icing call. Dixon. Haddad throws it, looking for Hedden out in front, but Russell does well to pluck it out of the air.
That could have been a completely different story if it wasn't for the intelligent play there from Tyson Wilson. He had an opportunity to pinch up and try and keep the play alive, but identified the Devils are trying to sneak a man behind. Broke up potential breakaway there.
Tansky has just gone straight to the dressing room from his shift there. We're not sure what the precise reasons of that, but we'll keep an eye on it to see if he returns. It might just be equipment issues, of course, but he did go straight there and in a bit of a hurry. So Rutkiss tries to move forward, and there's a chance for Matthew Myers. A feed from Rutkiss, who's reveling in his extra ice time tonight.
This fourth line for the Devils has been their best line all night long. Rutkiss does well just to try and avoid the check from Fitzgerald. And then out in front to Matt Myers. Good leg save there from Gary Russell. And then Zach Fitzgerald just cleaning up the dirt there out in front. That's what you're going to expect from him all night long. Fitzgerald, he's been playing well. He's had a lot of ice time to work with as well.
Face-off will be retaken. Puck fired off the glass. And that one's hit the netting. And the face-off will come out of the zone. Richardson. Brings that one around the boards. Bentivolio looking for Matt Pope, and Matt Pope does get it. Martin under pressure from Grattan, and Grattan can't get round Josh Batch, and Grattan looked extremely unhappy at that fact. Well, there's a real competitive spine to this Glasgow Clan team through Fitzgerald and Grattan.
Yeah, they're down in the game, but not out of it at all. As that shot just sails over the bar there. But yeah, Josh Grattan, I think he's going to have a great season here with Glasgow. He's a real spark plug on this team. Same with Fitzgerald, but that's exactly what you expect from their captain.
Cut out by Stufka. He'll just leave it for Peacock, who's under pressure. Peacock was asking for a tripping call there, and I think he may have had a case. Wilson off the boards, only as far as Reddick. Reddick's looking for a tip in front. He finds it, and it just goes past the post. Morissette with a big opportunity to make it 6. Longley finds Ben Blood. Now is another chance, and Russell has to make the save.
Great passenger play here for the Devils. 2 tips out in front. That's what they're looking to do all night long. Ben Blood even joining the rush, nearly directed one home for his first as a Devil, but I think Ben Blood's had an awesome game. Gary Russell, since he's come into the game, he's really, he's holding his own for Glasgow tonight. I'm trying my best to make sure I call him Glasgow for the rest of the game. Kicking myself, I said Brayhead.
It was bound to happen sooner or later. Devils tip it on down. 20 seconds remain. Reddick. Haddad. Last 5 seconds. Devils are not going to get a final chance. But what they have done is built a commanding lead. Grattan opened the scoring for Glasgow with a breakaway chance on Ben Bounds that he roofed high glove side. And then shortly after that, the Devils retook the advantage, this time through Rutkiss with his first senior goal in competitive action for the Devils. And then that lead was further built by Matt Pope, who scored on the power in the period break. Always great to hear from the owners. And now we're ready for third period action. The Devils 5-1 to the good. And here we go. Grattan puts that one into the corner. Bounds around, but it's taking a wicked bounce. The Clan have started strongly in the first 2 periods. They'll need to in this one as well. But here's Joey Martin. Bentivolio back to Martin. Pope. Bentivolio. Bentivolio's drawn the penalty. It'll be a tripping call. And that's not what the Clan wanted, but it could get worse than here. Martin with a chance. Russell with the save.
Good work from the Devils there, just to try and get one before the penalty even started, but it's the right call on the play. It's Travis Earhart going to go. It's going to be a hook-in call. Just gets his stick caught up in the arm of Sean Bentivolio, as we'll see here now. Bentivolio just getting away there. Just puts his stick just under the armpit there. That's probably not going to feel too nice for Bentivolio, but I'm sure a power play goal might cheer him up.
We'll see if he can get one. The Devils very good on the power play tonight. Reddick. Hedden. Hedden's pass is loose. The Devils must start again. Here's Hedden once more. Rides the hit of Fitzgerald as Hedden. That had a lot of evil intent in it. Hedden with a drive, and that comes off the side of the goal. Puck comes out of the zone. 1 minute and 10 seconds left on the power play. Dixon. Dixon again. A dad with a drive. Backhand play, and Bentivolio does get his goal. After drawing the penalty, the Devils get their 6th of the night. And barring a miracle, you got to think that's the Devils' 2-point sonar.
Yeah, that's got to be the killer blow in this game. It's a great shot from Joey Haddad. I think he was intentionally shooting wide just to try and get a bounce back off the boards, and Sean Bentivolio is just going to tuck that in on the rebound. It's great puck movement again. I looked at a shot goes wide. Bentivolio just backhands that past Gary Russell. It's a 6-1 game now. Like you said, can't really see any way back in the game. Tom Murdy's going to come in for Ben Bounds. So going to give the backup goalie some time here now for the Cardiff Devils. It's backup.
Couple of scores from around the league for you. Coventry plays 5-2 to the good against the Sheffield Steelers. Sheffield were 2-0 up in that game.
Jeez, 2-0 up.
Milton Keynes beat Dundee 3-2 after overtime. A big win for Milton Keynes, that one. Nottingham are currently 2-1 to the good in Guildford, and Fife are 4-0 ahead of the Manchester Storm. So lots going on in Elite League action tonight.
Good to see Milton Keynes getting a win. I think they've had a rough start to the year, short bench, a few visa issues as well, trying to get guys over. Good to see them getting some points on the board.
We should say that Coventry Sheffield score is a final score. It's 5-2, the fifth, an empty net strike. So the woes continue for Paul Thompson in the Elite League. That'll be icing, even though Josh Batch lost a little bit of an edge on his way to the back of the net.
Just about recovers from his Bambi impression there to get the icing call.
Clam win the draw. Long stretch pass. Connolly can't collect it. It explodes off his skate and back into the possession of the Devils. Long lay, can't get his pass through. Peacock to Connolly. Connolly with a strike. Another strike goes past the side of Tom Smurdy's net. Sullivan. Hayward. Ben Blood just skates his way into a little bit of trouble here. But Joey Martin helps him out. Drive from Blood, and it's deflected off of Matt Pope in front. Bentivoglio to Martin. Just the tempo of the Devils, even with this scoreline, just doesn't seem to let up at all. Pope. Martin. Good save, Russell with a glove.
Good work there from Gary Russell, just to stand his ground and glove that one down. But like you were saying, the tempo just never drops for this Devils team. And they're playing with such creativity. But here we're going to have a look at a goal in slow-mo. Tipped out in front there from Dixon, actually. And then Bentivoglio just tucks that one under the arm of Gary Russell. Good shift from Bentivoglio just to draw the penalty and then end the power play with a goal.
Pope. Still with Pope. Bentivoglio with a chance. Another good save by Russell. It's another penalty against the Clan. It's a tripping call. They could get worse for them on the scoreboard.
This is going to be Rasmus Bergham's going for tripping here. I didn't quite catch it myself. Should have another look at it shortly, but like you said, it could get worse for Glasgow now. Devils power play has been electric tonight, and it's giving them another opportunity. But it's nice to see Andrew Lord taking the time to try and give some other guys ice time. Craig Moore's out on the ice. Tom's Rutgers on the power play as well.
This line being rewarded with power play time. Blood with a shot. Door shut. Rebound chance. Devils can't find a way through. Matthew Myers finds it at the tightest of angles. It does get worse for Glasgow, but it gets much, much better for the Devils. 7-1.
This fourth line's been electric tonight for Andrew Lord's side. That's each member of that fourth line getting a goal. And what a snipe here from Matt Myers. Just impossible angle. Just goes underneath the crossbar for that 7-1 goal. Great hustle here from the fourth line. I'm looking again now. The puck was bobbling out chance after chance. And Matt Myers just impossible angle. Tucks that behind the head of Gary Russell.
Blood sends that one down. It's a real statement of intent from the Elite League champions in this game. Becker can't get past Craig Moore, who's now deputising in defence as well. Blood probably should have had another penalty drawn against him there. Maybe at 1-1 he would have a chance for the Clan. Murdy sticks out a pad and stops him. The play broke down and awarded a chance to Pitt, but he couldn't find a way past Thomas Murdy. And the Clan set up again is another bang of the stick in frustration at the Glasgow bench. Good hit to turn over Connolly. Connolly's pass doesn't find its intended target. Now Hedden stops and starts and unleashes a dad over the blue line. And good save from Russell with a pad. Dixon. Peacock with a good intervention. Shot from Hedden, goal from Hedden, and it's 8 for the Cardiff Devils.
Fantastic pass from the corner from Stephen Dixon here. Makes a play out of nothing. Looks as though the play's just about to die off, but Mike Hedden sneaking to the front of the net. Keeps it alive, and a great shot from him. You look here, just slows up. No one's picking Hedden up coming in at the back door. Zach Fitzgerald just watching him. Mike Hedden's not gonna miss from there. It's an 8-1 scoreline, and who would have predicted this before the game?
It's a punishing performance from the Cardiff Devils. Peter Russell has called a timeout, but I think this is a call for pride more than anything else at this stage. The result is far, far past them now. Here's the slow-mo replay of Hedden's goal. Ollie, as you said, that's a fabulous pass to pick him out in the first place. And Hedden just makes no mistake. Rips it past Russell. Batch. Alma. Round for Morissette. And he gets a nudge. Glasgow on the rush. Tansky. Puts it on Murdy. Rebound there. And Murdy's alive to the second chance.
Great flash of the glove there from Thomas Murdy, but a fantastic shot coming in from Josh Grattan. He's going to be probably my pick for man of the match for Glasgow at the moment. I think Connolly's having a fantastic game as well, but you know that Glasgow just needs to save some face in now. Just try and get something else on the board, or just keep throwing hits. Just try and leave this game with something to have the Devils remember by, other than a massive scoreline.
Here's Fournier. Fournier dancing his way through, and that shot's over the bar. Trying to feed Matt Pope. Look at the forecheck from the Devils still. Pitt has the pack ripped from him by Fournier. Now it's a possible 3-on-2 if the Devils can play this right. Reddick hits it right into the mask of Russell. Sullivan. Retkis. Easy for Matthew Myers. Myers off the frame of the goal. Peacock. Both teams will go for the quick change. Ollie, one thing as well, you have to know 8 different scorers of the goals tonight.
Yeah, it just shows the depth that this team have, even though, like you were saying with Brian Parker, that they are technically short bench with the loss of Tom Parisi early on. You know, it just shows the depth that Andrew Lord has available in his squad. But the fourth line, all of them getting a goal as well. Just fantastic work from the Devils tonight. And to me, any one of that fourth line could be man of the match.
Justin Farina missing through injury as well to come back into this lineup, and think of the qualities that he will bring to this team. Chance building for Glasgow though. Shot just wide of the goal. Howlett. For Hayward to chase. And all too many times tonight, just as it looks like there may be something building for Glasgow, they just can't seem to win those important battles in key areas. Long lay to Ulmer. Fitzgerald trying to do all he can to get his team another point on the board. But now he's gambled and left a little bit of a gap at the back. Long lay across to Matt Pope. Pope again, but that's an active stick from Tansky. Grattan. Joey Martin releases Bentavolio. Martin hasn't got himself on the score sheet yet tonight. Now a good stick from Bentavolio causes a troublesome turnover, but the Clan recover. This will be high sticks if the Devils collect it. They don't. Pitt does, and Murdy with the save. Reddick throws the puck into the corner to try and alleviate some of the pressure. And now Reddick has time.
Yeah, good active stick there from Bryce Reddick, just a recover in time to deny a potential backdoor tap-in for Glasgow.
Fournier. Around to Craig Moore. Rutkiss. Undoubtedly this line has been the story of this game for the Devils. They've harassed the Clan and harried them and got their rewards.
Just to point out as well, on that 8th goal there for the Devils, secondary assist goes to Mark Lewis. That's a Gordie Howe hat-trick completed.
That's got to be enough for man of the match, hasn't it?
It's a difficult one tonight.
You got 10 minutes to collect your thoughts on that. Disappointing week last week.
I know. 50% was it?
Yeah, time to get back on track. Sullivan. That puck comes off the shoulder of Murdy and spiraled into the air. fell kindly for Ben Blood, who's now racing down the ice and collecting his own puck. Dixon with a drive and through traffic. Takes a few deflections. Reddick will keep it in at the blue line. Hedden. Haddad. Blood into Haddad, who lays it forward for Dixon. Dixon loses the sight of that puck, and eventually Peacock will clear it, but only as far as Reddick. Fournier. Cut out by Morissette. Has Ulmer up for support. Ulmer! And his shot goes wide. But the Devils still with constant pressure. They'd very happily get a 9th goal on the board here. Howlett got a lane, finds a lane, but can't find a strike on target. Earhart putting it towards net. Howlett again, who's looking like he has bags of energy. Twisted and turning. And that was a lovely pass, but Becker couldn't quite find it. He does it the second time of asking. Howlett getting the Glasgow Clan in the right area of the ice, dragging his team forward. Good shift from the number 20.
Yeah, good to see the young guy getting some ice time here, like we said earlier on. Mark Howlett, he's a hell of a prospect coming up. I think he's going to benefit from being in this Glasgow Clan side. I think with a few closer games against the Scottish teams, he's going to get a lot more ice time out of it. And I think, he's one to watch for the future for definite. And it's good to see him there. He had a great shift there, good shot. Just couldn't quite put it on target.
Batch. Deft pass to Reddick. And Devolio can't find Matt Pope. Matt Pope tried to recover but couldn't. Grattan. His pass eventually finds its target. Gutwalt. Tansky and Batch, the two number 41s. Battle with Joey Martin, who finds a skating lane. Now Martin's away. Lays it off to Craig Moore. Moore's found himself on the top line.
I think he deserves it. He's had a great couple of games over the last little while. It's nice to see him back and healthy from injury. It's unfortunate for him last year that he'll go out for the rest of the season early on. He had a great start to his time here in Cardiff. I know a lot of fans around here were really impressed with him and really want to see more out of him. But it's unfortunate with the injury, but it's good to see him back healthy and getting on the score sheet.
And it's just his attitude around the rink as well. You see Craig Moore constantly smiling, doing everything he can to help out. Probably would have been allowed to return to Scotland to rehab his injury last year, but he wanted to be a part of the club. He wanted to be a presence. He wanted to do as much as he could to contribute to success. And that is ultimately the attitude that Andrew Lord decided that he had to keep in the Devils organization. And now the hockey skills are just adding to that, and it's great to see. Blett. Another one with a very interesting personality for the dressing room, for anyone who watched that vlog earlier in the week.
Interest is probably a polite way of putting it. A hell of a character, though.
Big fan of that coconut water, as Smurdy makes a save into the net in behind the goal.
To be fair, I know where he's coming from with the coconut water. I am quite a fan of it myself. It shouldn't be as expensive as it is.
For anyone who hasn't the faintest idea what we're talking about, Ben Blood's blog is available via YouTube. Minutes are ticking down. No question over who the victors are. But you also have to say that the heads of the Glasgow Clan players have not dropped. And the energy is still there, and the basis of a good team is certainly still there. Maybe it just needs a few extra jigsaw puzzle pieces in the right places.
Yeah, I think they let the game get away from themselves a little bit with a bit of frustration, as you've seen with the slamming the sticks on the benches. But, you know, they've got to hold their heads up high. They're battling right to the end here.
Batch. Puck around for Howlett again, who has been a real star. Murdy has to make the save for the shot from the point. But every time that Howlett's getting into the zone, his busy skating style is causing issues for the Devils. Out in front, shot blocked by Morissette.
Yeah, as you're just saying, Mark Howlett, he's been a spark plug in the later stages of this game. Skating ability is just, I've never seen anything like it. He's just nimble around the ice. He just dodge around anyone. Definitely excited to see this kid develop.
Very Matt Miller-esque for the older Devils fans watching in. That busy style, the similar frame. Blood to Reddick. Matthew Myers. Reddick. Myers is this Devils' fourth unit again. Blood can't get that puck in deep. It's a 3-on-2 for the Clan. Tansky. But his endeavour isn't good enough. Rutkish just calmly plays that one back. Moore skips around and was looking for a skating lane, couldn't quite find one. But the right ideas are into the final minute of the game.
Good stick work there from Mark Lewis, just breaking up the rush from Mac Howlett. Didn't hook him, but put his stick in a way to stop him from actually going past him. Potentially stopped the goal there as well.
Fournier around the boards as the Red Army chant starts around the arena, and it could have been a further goal if it wasn't for a good save by Russell, who's done well in relief of Rumpel. Gordie Howe hat-trick for Mark Lewis, who puts the puck on net. 13 seconds left. Clan win the face-off. Don't get the puck out of the zone just yet. Whatever happens now, it's academic. What has been a highly emotional week for the Cardiff Devils organisation ends with a victory, a commanding victory, a victory that has sent a message out to the rest of the Elite League that this team is ready to lead a charge to regain its Elite League crown. The final score, Cardiff Devils 8, Glasgow Clan 1. And the logo for Scarlet's Army is shown above the rink. It has been on our broadcast all evening as well. And only a very, very emotional week for the Cardiff Devils.
Yeah, very, very emotional week. I think you summed it up perfectly, by the way, at the top of the broadcast with the words you said about it. It's been a very emotional week for a lot of people involved in this club. It's great to see the fan base not just in Cardiff. That's what I want to point out. It's not just here in Cardiff. It's all across the league. Everyone getting involved, sending their thoughts, and showing really why the hockey family is one of the best families to be a part of. And credit to everyone around the league for that as well. Such a young person has such a massive impact in such a short space of time. It's fantastic, and to be honest, it's emotional, but I think you summed it up perfectly.
Ollie, we'll go to your pick for man of the match for Glasgow.
I've given this some thought. I thought Brendan Connolly had a fantastic game, but maybe not enough for me. I'm actually going to give that one to Josh Grattan. Goal and a fight.
There we go. You're coming back into redemption after last weekend, although your greatest man of the match challenge is very much still to come.
Yeah, I'm quite happy with myself. I think Josh Grattan had a great game. Fantastic goal to get one on the board for Glasgow. Spirited fight as well, but I'm actually going to pick my man of the match for the Devils. I think I'm going to be wrong. I know who it's probably going to go to. It's probably going to go to Mark Lewis, Gordie Howe hat-trick, but for me, goal and 2 assists, Tom Drutkus for me.
You did this last week. You went with your heart rather than your head. It didn't go well for you. We wait to see if this week it does.
It's the curse of being an optimist.
So the next time we'll be with you on Icetime TV is the 6th of October, when the Manchester Storm make their first visit of the season to Ice Arena, Wales. And, well, they certainly had the Devils' number last year in many a game, so they'll be looking to keep up that excellent form next week, Ollie.
100%. I think, they dropped 1 point all year against the Devils? So they're definitely a bogey team. Everyone thought Guildford was the bogey team. Potentially it was Manchester. But as we've just been pointed out, it's the return of the old equipment manager, Deese, back to Cardiff. Great to see him back. Great to see him land on his feet in Manchester as well.
Always one of the great characters of Devils hockey, Deese, and it'll be good to see him again next week. So here's the man of the match for the Cardiff Devils. It was Ruckus, and Ollie, your form has returned to man of the match season.
I was nervous about that. I was sure it's going to Mark Lewis for the Gordie Howe hat-trick, but no, Tom Drutkus, great game for him. He's just all over the ice. He's not the biggest guy, but I can see he's definitely put on weight over the summer. He's a lot more physical this year. He's just a very high-end energy player, and good to see him getting recognised. Good to see the entire fourth line getting recognised as well, as Tom Drutkus skates around with champagne that I'm not too sure if he's old enough to drink, but
so the Devils put another 2 points on the board. It's another game full of goals, another commanding victory. The champions are rolling on. On behalf of Ollie Hampson and all of the Icetime TV team, we're going to leave you now, not with the bouncy wave, but with the little girl who touched all our hearts, and it's only fitting that her smile sees us out. We've been Icetime TV. As I said before, we'll always be members of Team Scarlet. We hope you've enjoyed your hockey wherever you are. Good night.